Bridgeport is Chicago's new West Loop. Nightlife, Michelin star restaurants, and tech campuses. Not really. Bridgeport is known for being a pretty sleepy, blue collar neighborhood. Situated just south of Pilsen and Chinatown, it feels like very classic, comfortable Chicago. That is, until I learned a few of its hidden secrets. The neighborhood is generally marked by two large areas, the first of which is the Chicago White Sox Stadium, not pictured because I only photograph winning teams, and Palmisano Nature Park. You may have seen what looks like a large grass mound from the expressway while entering the city. That's this park. It used to be a quarry, which was apparently 300 feet deep, and eventually turned into a giant landfill for construction waste, and most recently became a park. It's got natural grasses, a nice pond, and a beautiful view of Chicago's skyline. Besides the discount baseball and repurposed dumping ground, Bridgeport also has Ricobene's, home of the breaded steak sandwich, which is excellent. There are also some other incredible Italian spots, so I hear. But I was very excited to see a Vienna beef factory store with the distribution center across the road. They also have the best barber in the city, Vincentino's. Definitely check them out if you need a cut and don't want to spend 50 bucks. But with those noteworthy items aside, Bridgeport is mostly homes, apartments, and industrial facilities. But then, as I was ready to leave, when I was near the Bridgeport Art Center, I saw something strange. There were some uncharacteristically new, large, expensive looking homes across the way. It was out of place, so I went to take a look. And suddenly I was in what felt like a very different part of the city. Truly massive, full brick homes, complete with cul-de-sac, in a very small little area that feels very much like a nice suburban neighborhood. Literally across the street from what Zillow says are $1 million homes are those worth under 300,000. It was such a strange feeling, like they just plopped down a piece of Naperville in the middle of Bridgeport. After some research, I learned that this area is called Bridgeport Village, a housing development with most of the homes springing up very quickly in 2002 and 2003. The land was previously industrial, and a good chunk was also purchased across the creek, where the plan was to build another set of homes and have bridges across, creating a very insular little community. However, around 2005, there were some legal disputes with the developers, and we all know what happened in 2008. It's just very strange that there's no gradual gentrification going on. The area looks black and white from the old part of the neighborhood to this new section. But what's even more interesting as I dug in is that the creek next to the development, Bubbly Creek, was reported on by Upton Sinclair in his famous book, The Jungle. He noted that, and I quote, all the drainage of the square mile of packing houses empties into it so that it is really a great open sewer 100 or 2 feet wide. One long arm of it is blind, and the filth stays there forever and a day. The grease and chemicals that are poured into it undergo all sorts of strange transformations, which are the cause of its name. It is constantly in motion, as if huge fish were feeding in it, or great leviathans disporting themselves in its depths. Bubbles of carbonic gas will rise to the surface and burst, and make rings 2 or 3 feet wide. So, there you have it. A weird suburbanish housing development in the classic blue collar neighborhood of Bridgeport, directly off of a former dumping ground for animal entrails. Thanks for watching.